Hey guys, so you had the questions, we have the answers.
Are you ready for question number 1?
Yes.
Okay. Liz asked, she wants to know if you are a fan of the paranormal.
A fan? No. But I do believe in it. Yeah.
Why aren't you a fan of it? Does it just freak you out, or?
I'm scared of it, to be honest. Fake things, I'm not scared of. Monsters, whatever. Stuff like that is stupid. But things that could actually happen scare me.
You didn't get afraid. You didn't get scared when we saw A Quiet Place.
Right, that didn't scare me.
But when we went to see The Lazarus Effect, maybe?
That freaked me out.
That one freaked her out. Both of those I highly suggest, by the way.
Yeah, they're good
some
movies.
Really good movies. Alright. Thank you, Liz, for the question. Lisa asked, we actually just answered that. What about the paranormal don't you like? So, yeah. Queen Random, what are some things you two enjoy doing? I can't speak today. What are some things that we enjoy doing together?
We like Netflix.
We Netflix.
We Netflix
a lot.
all the time. We actually don't even have cable. We straight up Netflix.
And we don't even pay for Netflix. It's my mom's account.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got the hookup. I can give you a password and email if you need it. College kids, you know, I know my demographic.
We also like to go to the state park with our little fur babies.
We also enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
Recently.
Very recently.
It's been an idea for a little while, I think.
Yeah.
We finally made it come to fruition. Okay. Scouse Mouse. How did you two get together? It's a long story.
It's not a long story, actually. So, one of my cousins saw him on Facebook, and he was trying to get with her.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, sorry, but hey."
She wasn't feeling my vibes. You know.
Whatever. She introduced me to him. So we started talking on Facebook, and then that led to an actual meetup date, and then there you go.
Yeah, from that day forward, we have been intertwined in love.
Inseparable. People call us gross.
Yeah, we got that a lot when we first started dating. But I think everybody's like that in the first part of the relationship, you know. You kiss and hug and cuddle all the time. So, oh my god, you guys are so gross. They're just jealous.
By the way, it's storming, like, horribly outside.
Yeah.
So if you hear some booms, it's coming from out there.
We are right beside a bay window, which is probably the worst place to be in the house during a thunderstorm.
Yeah, why'd you put me next to the window?
That was the dog knocking over the power brick for the ring light. We're professionals, if you can't tell. I hope I say your name right. Leanne Grace, I think I said that right. What kind of foods do you bond over?
Food?
What kind of food do we bond over? I think comfort food is what we enjoy the most.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potato wedges.
Tonight we're having
scalloped
mac
potatoes.
and cheese with bacon.
I mean, just pretty much anything with potatoes. I'm a big potato fan. Mr. Potato Head, he's delicious. So is his wife. But I don't know. Yeah, I would say comfort food the most because we can both cook. She's a little bit better at it than I am, but we both enjoy doing it. What are some of the problems with being a YouTuber? I think I can answer on that one. Thank you, Blue Cookies, for the question. It's a great name. The biggest problem I have with being a YouTuber at the moment is having my videos demonetized for no apparent reason. That's really the biggest thing. I mean, I have enough time to do it during the day, and she deals with me doing it during the day, so that's the only big issue. But if you're asking that because you want to be a YouTuber, don't let it discourage you. I totally think anyone should always start a YouTube channel. Thank you for the yep. I can't speak. Artistic building. I got historical boobies in there.
Oh.
Anyway, do you like that your husband is a YouTuber, more specifically a scary themed one?
Well, less specifically, back to the just YouTuber. I actually had a really hard time with it in the beginning.
But for good reason. I wasn't making any money.
Actually, no, that wasn't why.
Oh,
my family had a hard time with it because of the financial.
Yeah,
but
they weren't.
In the beginning, for me, what was hard is that his focus went from me to something else, which sounds really selfish. It really does. But I'm used to him going to work at an actual place,
yeah,
which means he wasn't near me. So he couldn't possibly give me attention.
Right.
But once he quit his full-time job and was like, YouTube is my full-time job. Well, he was at home 24/7, and I would get upset with him and be like, well, if you're home all day, why aren't you spending time with me? Which doesn't really make sense when I say that.
Yeah.
But that's just how I felt.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot better lately. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's because you have a full-time job now as well.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
When you're at work, I'm at work, but I'm just at the house, so.
Well, yeah, back when he became YouTube full-time, I was part-time working. So we were both home a majority of the day, and I would just be by myself a lot. I was by myself a lot, and I hated that he would be stuck in his studio, working on things.
Yeah.
But now I see where he's coming from.
Yeah. She helps me out editing the first video on this channel, so she understands that there's a lot of work that actually goes into it.
Hard.
And we didn't even have to write a script or do any research for that video, so don't even get me started. It's okay. They said I thought it was Post Malone, so, I mean, there's that.
I don't really see it that much.
I don't know. I mean, everybody in my comment section thinks I look like either Post Malone or Jon Snow.
I see the Jon Snow.
Not the Post
Malone.
But
the Post, you need some braids.
I mean, we can
Let's put your hair up in a bun, and then we'll see if he's a Post.
I can be a Post. Am I a Post Malone? This is a good question. I wanted to answer it. Somebody, Amanda Craftchick asked, is this the end of the Mr. Davis channel? No. It's my full-time job.
Yeah.
I would never just get up and leave. Well, okay.
Okay, it's not, you wouldn't leave a full-time job. It's that it's something you love.
Yeah. I like doing it. A lot.
He doesn't just like doing it.
I enjoy it in an extreme amount.
He loves it.
No, I do love it. And it's something I feel like... As a kid, I feel like I wanted to do something entertainment-wise, but I have really bad stage fright and performance anxiety. That's gonna turn into a joke, I can already tell. But what's funny, it's like, I guess working behind the scenes is more of what I wanted to do. I just didn't realize it until I started a YouTube channel.
Which is funny, the reason he started YouTube was for my brothers.
Yeah.
His very first YouTube channel was JJ's Pasta for Johnny and Josh, my brothers.
It's still up, but I really don't suggest you go looking for it. No, I started that because I used to read them creepypastas all the time when they got home from school back when they were like 5.
They weren't 5.
I know, but they're like 100.
Loved it, though.
They're like 47 now or something. I don't know. They're in high school. Just being dramatic, but yeah, that channel never went anywhere. So I started Mr. Davis, and something happened, I guess. People liked listening to me, so that's how it went. So no, it's not ending anytime soon. Maybe when I hit 4 million. I don't know why that number, but
I think she asked more questions. You guys have to read more.
What kind of content can you all expect from the new channel? We don't know.
I don't know.
This is going to be, what, the second video?
Yeah.
So, would you hush? That's the dog. He makes a lot of noise. We have some ideas planned, and we actually have some holiday-themed stuff planned, mostly for, Halloween?
Halloween, fall-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you could go for any holiday. I mean, you can do videos for any holiday.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything.
I mean, we could just get really drunk on St. Patty's Day.
I mean...
And just post the unedited raw footage. I'd watch if I remember recording it. I don't know. We don't know where this channel's going at the moment. because a lot of my audience is coming over here.
Yeah, so we're trying to make it a good balance between stuff that Dusty likes and stuff that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So, a comment that I read, who wanted to see like the historical cemeteries and stuff?
I think it was Lisa Bunny.
Okay, so we're gonna do stuff like that to where we go to historic places and get like the background and the details and visit and see, and that would be fun. As far as staying overnight, camping out, touching ghosts and shit, no.
I don't think we can touch a ghost.
And I'm just saying,
it's not a physical.
if it's gonna be anything hardcore like that, just go to his channel, because it's not gonna be here.
Like, we have ideas to go to haunted places where we're at, or
but it's probably not gonna be in the middle of the night.
Supposedly haunted places where we're at, and we'll do like a walk around vlog type video on this channel, and then we'll have a like infotainment type of video on my channel, more of what you guys are used to. So, lots of stuff. Ooh, here we go. What is your idea of the perfect date for you two, and what activities do we enjoy?
You go first.
The perfect date?
Yeah.
You get home from work, we make dinner.
Why do I have to work on our date night? Can't it be like a Saturday?
We have no free time. You get home from work, we make dinner, we eat dinner, we watch some Netflix, and we go to bed.
So not even going anywhere?
Nope. It's pretty much every night.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
My date night, my perfect date night, is what all of our date nights have been.
Movie
and dinner.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
She actually, when we went to go see A Quiet Place, it was a surprise. What'd you won a movie ticket or something?
For Christmas, I got some movie tickets from a friend, and I decided to surprise him and go see A Quiet Place.
And it was awesome.
It was.
Actually, there was one funny thing that happened. We went to Target beforehand to buy some theater candy.
I was trying to keep it a secret, though.
Because nobody actually buys candy at the movie theater, and if you do, you make much more money than I do. But they made too much noise in our pockets. So we put it all in a plastic bag and then put it in my pocket. But when you're watching A Quiet Place in a movie theater, you have to be quiet. So that bag of candy sat in my pocket for the entire hour and 45 minutes. And then by the end of it, it was just a gelatinous ball of candy. Junior Mints, Reese Pieces.
I don't even think anybody ate their popcorn.
No, it was so quiet in the theater. And
it was so quiet that you could hear the other theater's movie happening.
Yeah, and that was a little annoying, but it stopped.
It was very annoying.
It was done
It had to have been like an action movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Something stupid. I like this question. Nicole, negative. Why not positive? Come on now.
Don't judge people.
I wanted to ask if anyone has ever thought your taste in the macabre was strange to the point where they stopped talking to you or interacting with you. Because boy oh boy, it's happened to me. So, has my taste in the strange and supernatural ever been not necessarily a turnoff, but in a way made you worried about me?
No.
No?
Nope.
Even when I had to do research on cults that were still active?
It's not that I would refrain from talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't necessarily want to talk about it.
That makes sense, yeah. I can see that. Because I'm really, really interested in that kind of stuff, like the cults, for a good example.
It kind of sucks, though, because I feel like a bad person. A bad significant other.
Nah. I mean, you don't want to hear about the Church of Euthanasia, and I don't want to hear about somebody on YouTube who had a baby. So it all works out.
I guess so.
But no, I don't think she's ever been like, I'm not going to talk to you because you
Has anybody
watch
else?
ghost videos. Not really, no.
Any friends or anything?
No. When I was working at...
Hello.
There's the dog. When I was working at Harris Teeter a while back, I got into a very heated religious debate with one of my coworkers because I said I believed in ghosts.
How? Bernard?
And he didn't, so...
Stop it.
That was interesting, but we're not going to get into that. What are your favorite kind of DIY projects? I think this is definitely more of a you question.
I love them all. I love to start them all. If you saw the other video, I love DIY. I love to plan it. I love to start it.
Child, we got this.
But about halfway through, I can't do it anymore. I get frustrated and aggravated.
I enjoy doing the DIY thing. It's not my thing though. I'd much rather just go buy something that's already made.
Sit.
But
Sit.
it was a lot of fun making the backdrop we got here, which you can't even see anymore because we're so close.
We've got one little triangle.
Yeah, it's hanging out. He had another, or she had another question. What's your career if you're comfortable with sharing that?
Well, are you comfortable with sharing that?
I am a YouTuber.
I do not have a career per se. I work at a daycare in the infants room.
Yeah. So she gets to wipe butts all day.
But they're cute butts. Little babies. We've got 2 9-month-olds, a 6-month-old, 8-week-old, 6-week-old, and I think a 5-month-old.
I don't know why you asking me.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures
And
of them,
babies.
and they're adorable. We're obviously not going to show pictures here because it's somebody's kid, but just believe that they're cute. Go Google baby, and there you go. You've pretty much seen all of them. And they had one more question. What are your hobbies? People don't believe us, or they don't believe me when I say I don't have a lot of free time. Neither one of us have a lot of free time. She works 5 days a week. I work 5 days a week. And on the weekends, we really just try to clean the house or just relax. So I guess Netflix, is that a hobby? Because we do that a lot.
Totally. Totally.
Alright, we'll do a few more here because we're going on 20 minutes. And we got long videos are not something she's a fan of, so.
I just don't want you guys to get bored.
This is a good question to actually end on because, like we said in the last video, we've been together for 8 years, almost. No, don't listen to me.
It was 7 years in June.
Can I do that? I'm sorry. Okay, so the freaky.
It's about to only be 7 years.
Ooh, drama. Got a clickbait title waiting for that one.
God.
She broke up with me. No, okay. The freaky asks, what advice would you give a couple struggling right now, and how to get through bumps in the road together? Or what would you tell couples as advice in their relationship?
Unfortunately, we don't have any advice for you because for some strange reason, we just kind of go together.
We rarely fight.
We don't fight over important things. We seem to agree on the important things.
Yeah.
All the time. The things that we fight over are the small, petty things. Like, probably one of our biggest fights was over a course of like a week. I would eat some of my food and then leave some for later.
I didn't know where you were going with this.
And he would always eat my food that I left for later. And it just made me so mad because he wasn't considering me and that I might want to eat it later, or that the fact that it was mine, he would just eat it. And that was probably one of our biggest fights.
She's getting heated right now.
And it's coming all up.
Ooh.
But
we
fight over stupid stuff.
Yeah.
When we do fight. And we rarely fight. I mean, like, once a month,
it's probably
maybe.
It's probably not healthy how little we fight.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
I need you to, like, steal my dinner or something so I can yell at you.
Whatever.
What's funny is, like, we don't even really yell.
No.
It's just back and forth.
There's, like, this back and forth sassy shit.
Yeah,
and then he storms away, and I storm away, and then we're, like, apart for maybe, like, 30 minutes.
Probably not even that,
Not
honestly.
even. And then eventually one of us just, like, goes back and like, I still love you.
Yeah, and then those are our fights.
Yeah.
If you can call them that. They're more of, like, vocal disagreements.
Pretty much.
But, yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing people mess up in relationships is communication.
That is key.
Yeah. Make sure you're telling your significant other, your partner, or whatever, how you feel, honestly how you feel. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, if you don't feel comfortable in a situation, tell them, because if not, you're going to get all antsy and anxious, and then they're going to lash out, and it's going to end up being a fight. You don't want that.
Another piece of advice that I have is to discuss things before they happen.
Yeah.
So we have our whole life planned out. We know how many kids we want. We know what kind of house we want.
A big one.
No. I mean, like, down to all of the details. Like, what kind of jobs we want, what kind of house we want, how many kids we're going to have, how are we going to discipline our kids, what are we going to name our children, what are we going to do when X, Y, and Z happens? What do we do when Q happens? I know. But, like, we have discussed this. Everything we have already talked about. And things that we don't agree on, we have compromised.
Yeah.
Which is a big one, too, compromising.
Yeah, you have to be able to come to agreements, even if the other party's not happy with it.
Yeah.
If you're not happy with it, sometimes that's just how it is.
Or just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's wrong with disagreeing with your partner. That's okay. It's okay to have different opinions.
Exactly. Like, you don't like pickles, and you're very wrong for not liking pickles.
I hate pickles.
But I can see past her pickle hatred. Sometimes.
Why is it just me?
Well, what don't you like about me? Don't answer that.
He rarely conditions his hair, and it bugs me.
Are you kidding me? I look like a damn Tresemme commercial over here. I've been conditioning it more often now. I conditioned it today.
He's got some luscious locks, guys. Tell him he needs to take care of his hair.
Whatever. Well, that was the last question, right?
I think so.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you got your question answered, that's awesome. If not, feel free to submit another one. I can't.
Well, and you not talking rubs up on me, and then we both can't talk. That's not okay. If you didn't get your question answered, just leave it in the comments below, and we will reply to your comment, right?
Yeah. We hang out in the comments section a lot. It's really all we have to do. Our social links are also down below, where you can check it out as you're leaving a comment. And after you do that, you can click that big red subscribe button, and make sure you click the bell, because sometimes it works. I think that's going to be it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the questions, and we'll see you in the next video, which is going to be when?
Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
Tuesday. See you on Tuesday.
See you later.